Woo, baby. Yodi ho ho ho. What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And I'll tell you what, I am pumped up because this is one of my favorite floor plans in the entire RV industry. This is nearly a 3-bedroom RV. This is a pretty wild one. You don't see too many like this. I remember the first time I posted this, about, I think 2 years ago or so. I was running a dealership over in Ohio, and I remember walking into it and just being like, oh my gorilla, this is what I got to buy for my fam. This is the 2025 Chaparral 373 MBRB. And if you guys don't mind, today I'm down at Funtown RV Superstore in Cleburne, Texas, down at their campground. If you guys can, if you don't mind, if it doesn't take too much of your time, drop a comment and help this video do a little bit better than normal, because I want to keep getting invited out to just crazy stuff. I love this place. I just love it, and I want to keep doing well, and I would thank you very much. But anyway, enough of that. Again, 2025 Chaparral 373 MBRB. I'm going to go ahead and put a link for this specific model down in the description, along with all the specifications. So length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, all that good stuff. I think this also might be my thumbnail. But you have dual entry, 2-bath, outdoor kitchen. You got double over double bunks, and then kind of like an office bunk room hybrid in here as well. We're probably going to spend about 15 minutes or so on this RV. Show you the ins and outs. Maybe you won't need a sales guy, you know, as much as you might. Come in a little bit prepared, but right as you walk in, this is going to be that double over double. Looks like a full-size bed, 300-pound weight capacity too. We'll get back to that. But then right over here is going to be like your kitchen living room setup. And I know it doesn't have an absolute ton of seating. However, when you include this back room, I think you'll find it extremely serviceable. And when you're trying to sleep as many people as you are, if you're buying this, such a nice floor plan. Big windows for big views. You also see the no knee knockers there on the table, so dinette set up for 4. And then, of course, you know, you have storage back behind that TV with that outdoor kitchen. But you also have a really nice size TV, about a 45 to 50 inch JBL speaker right here, and then your fireplace. But I'm going to start this tour. I'll kind of break it down a little bit easier. Back here in the back, work my way up front. And the first thing I want to point out is I'm right below the AC right now. Not very loud too, which is nice. So 3 15K ACs, 3 on this is pretty darn incredible, especially if you're down here in Texas. It's 100 degrees, but in here it is nice and cool. A pull-out sofa right there, the old Thomas Paine baby, nice and comfy. It's okay, actually. I mean, it's all right. It's like a 6 out of 10 for sleeping. But you also are going to have a flip-up bunk right here, and again, 300-pound weight rating. So this is going to be one of the better rated bunks in the industry to go along with those beds up front. Emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry, but obviously when you flip that bunk up, now you got room to sit down, and you're directly across from an area where you can set up another TV. So I have seen a lot of people, and I've sold to a lot of people that have you know, converted this into a back office, and then even in that middle room, turned it into like a walk-in closet or storage. I'll never forget, I sold a guy that did model trains, like model train engines, and he bought a toy hauler from me, but I can't help but think that this would be an amazing setup. A super nice guy. I can't even remember his name, but never forgot the dude. Just a real cool guy. Obviously, I forgot him a little bit. I forgot his name, but I haven't forgot him. If I saw him, I'd recognize him. Right here, the old porcelain foot flush throne Aruski. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. Separate entrance. You know, hang a towel on me. You're good right there for all the kids. And then obviously you got your sink, a little bit of storage there. And if you have real little ones, like we have a 3-year-old, you know, this would be a great place for her to maybe take like a little bit of a bath situation. It's kind of small for a guy my size. I'm 6 foot 300 pounds. I could definitely make it work. It has the head height for sure. But when you close it up, it's just a little tight, you know, on the belly. But you flats out there, the flat bellied people would have no problem. Bowling gun, storage, sink. What do you guys think about this back room? Would you guys use it as a bunk, or would you use it as an office? You know, drop that comment. That'd be a good time to maybe put some input in there. Slide height on this is probably about 6'3" or so. You are having your manual theater seating, but you're also going to get a little bit of storage. They are the quick recline, so they lay back nice and flat, so you can do a little sleeping. And like I said, it's directly across. I feel so nice in this AC. Texas is so hot. I've said it in a bunch of videos. You guys are going to think I'm whiners and complainers for the ones that watch it all day. But, man, look at the view here you get of the TV. Again, that JBL speaker, storage both left and right, and then your Greystone fireplace, and this is going to be the one that puts out 5100 BTU, so it's actually one of the stronger ACs in the RV industry, which is nice. Outlets, and then you're going to have the, let's see what kind of shades we got. Yeah, you got the night shades right there, so that's pretty cool. It's an emergency exit, pull, push, and plop. But then look at the storage right there, just a little extra oomph space. And then you flip it around town. You got the, I don't know what they call this style of, it's not an island, like a peninsula or whatever the heck you want to call it, whatever fancy people use for the verbiage. But I think it's really darn nice. One, you get outlets. Two, you have the solid surface. And then, you know, it's also going to lead to quite a bit of storage, you know, right here, which in this case they put out the rollers, which is nice. And then underneath the stainless steel undermounted bowl, you have more. Notice how you have the cooktop up there right on top, so you can make this all one big counter. Stainless steel undermounted bowl with the high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles. You also have your J-hooks for your coffee mugs, and then a place where you can put the old paper towel. I wish that was on there a little sturdier. Well, I guess it's not. It's just kind of how it is, so that works out. I thought it wasn't screwed in, but I guess it's just kind of because it's a little piece of metal. Whew. The old Funtown RV bag right there. It's got all your manuals, your keys, and all that good stuff in it. 3 top burner to whip up all the fixins. You got enough room in the oven, you know, maybe for like a pizza or something like that. And then a residential size microwave here as well with the Furrion 12-volt refrigerator. So this will run off the solar. It'll run off your truck, you know, all that good stuff. But you got freezer on the left, refrigerator on the right. And depending on the size of your family, you could fit a week's worth of food in there. For my family, probably wouldn't be enough fully for a week. Probably have to make like a pit stop midweek. But, you know, for a lot that don't have the kids going through like the puberty stages of life, you know, they would be able to get through no problem. Oh, look at that. Dang, little extra storage right there. This is the control for the AC, so you can control the zones right there. And now we are here into the bunk room, and I love this. I just think this is a nice setup. One, you get a lot of storage, you know, pretty much all up and around. That's even got charging right there. But you got a place for a TV located right here, but double over double bunks. Again, it holds 300 pounds, and you have a ladder to get on top, and then a little bit of storage there up underneath. But, you know, it's small, it's tight, but the windows make it not claustrophobic. And again, having the double over double, that's something that me and my wife or some buddies could crash in absolutely no problem. Right here, just up the steps, is going to be your control panel. So you do have tank heaters, so 12-volt tank pads. They go onto the bottom of your tank. So that way you can camp a little bit earlier or later into the season. All your different bed slides right here, awning extension, water pump, exterior lights as well. Let's go ahead and flip that on. And then your different tank levels can be checked and monitored there too as well. Really nice size shower too. It looks like it's probably about a 40 by 40 or so. Porcelain foot flush throne there. So the dual showers is going to be really nice. This is going to be the one that, you know, a me-sized adult would be in no problem. I mean, heck, could maybe get 2 flatties in here, maybe even 2 fatties. It'd be kind of tight. It'd be like tape sponges to each other, do a little spin cycle. You can both get clean at the same time. You have another bowling gun right there. Outlets, plumbed in sink, a little bit of access there to your plumbing, and of course, you know, more storage. And then you also have the gas water heater here too, which is nice. So basically it's going to be a much faster heat up system for you, and it'll run as long as you have propane. Queen size bed with storage underneath and on both sides, which is nice. So you CPAP users will enjoy that. Plus I also like how it's got a little bit of shelving. I could see my wife putting in little totes or something like that. Now, since this is a little bit of a lighter camper, it's a mid-profile, they call it, so it starts kind of bowing down in the front and then going down towards the back. You don't notice it in the back because here you're up the steps. So I'm 6 foot. Once I get to about right here, my head starts touching, but again, not really much of an issue. Outlets, USB, universal Cs, and that side's only got the outlets. Storage, that's like that all the way across. And then right here is going to be your cable and outlet hookup. And then, you know, you gotta hang some keys on me. Right here is going to be your dryer vent location, a place for all your hanging clothes. Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, baby. So when I'm done touring RVs, I am modeling. Maybe I'll put out a calendar for next year. Would you guys like that? Me just doing, you know, a whole bunch of poses. Ooh, right there. You think anyone would buy that? I don't know, maybe make it like $10. Digital copy you can print. But all right, guys, again, it's the 2025 Chaparral 373 MBRB. Pretty darn snazzy. Now I'm going to head around the outside, show you what she's all about, where everything is located there. Probably only about another 3-4 minutes or so. But yeah, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description. You have auto level. They're not the hydraulics. They are going to be the electric. So a little bit less money there for you. It's also less money to repair, and it doesn't just work just as fast, but it is less money all around. You got a couple little LEDs up here with the LED lights running off the side. I like how you have the molded fiberglass front cap as well. You even have more LED lights there up front. Really nice pass-through storage, or not pass-through storage, I'm sorry, front storage here. Some of these newer RVs are starting to go away with this for whatever reason. You're prepped for the 3-camera safety system. So right here, you got a camera on this side, one on the other side, then one prepped for the back. So basically when you're driving down the road, you can kind of see like right here to help some of your blind spot mitigation, which is nice. Propane here, another one on the other side. And then you have a nice pass-through storage. On the other side will be a docking station too, and I'll show you that, but it shows that aluminum frame construction that's welded at all points. And you have an alumifoil right here as well. I think they call it astrofoil. So that way, you know, just kind of keeps in some of that heat a little bit. Plus it has a little barrier of added protection there for you. The Lippert steps, these are nice because they actually hold 500 pounds. I'm not sure why you would need a full 500, but it is nice to have a little bit of an extra sturdier step. LED lights, big old awning, dual axle on this unit. And this is going to be your outdoor kitchen. The only downside to this outdoor kitchen is there's going to be no sink, but you do have a pull-out tray, maybe for some like buns. And then you got a place where you can put, you know, all sorts of your paper plates and whatnot. But you're also equipped for a spot for a TV and tons of outlets in here. USB, Universal C, place where you could fit like a 30 rack-a-rooney of your apple juices right there. LP Quick Connect, so you can hook up a griddle right here. And then you have your black tank flush located right there, which is basically a sprinkler system for your poop tank. Here on the back bumper, you do have a 2-inch receiver. Probably holds about 200-300 pounds would be my best guess. And then you have the Furrion S-Vision prep, so that way you can see what's going on behind you with some distance markers. You also notice the ladder to help you get on top of the roof. And this one is a fully walkable roof too, so you can check that out. I misspoke earlier. It's not auto level. It actually is the, you do have the electric. It's not auto, but you have the switch right there, so I do apologize for that. Underneath, you're going to see you have your spare tire and a place for your sewer outlet connection. And then this is going to be your freshwater dump right here as well, along with your 50 amp connection there too. Back end of the Furrion hot water heater. And then bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself your battery disconnect. Then you're also going to see your hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower, all your bypass valves, and then your black tank flush will be located right there too. Your other propane bottle will be here, and then a little inside-outside access in case you got to run some cords in and out. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, it's the 2025 Chaparral 373 MBRB. My name is Hunter. Have a great day. See ya.